This is Theo Goodman from dgenbet.com. It's that time again. Time to bet on politics. Politics betting has not been as interesting as it is with Donald Trump. Now, there's actually an interesting thing to bet on. You don't have to wait for the election. You can bet on if Trump will be impeached. And right now, it's a hot topic. Regardless of what you think of it, if you think he should be impeached, if you don't think he should be impeached, if you're pro-Trump, if you're against Trump, it doesn't matter. It's a hot topic. And right now, it's all over the media. So I'm going to go over how you can bet on if he will be impeached, on how you can bet that he won't be impeached, and if you're not interested in betting or speculation, but you are interested in politics, how you can get insurance on Trump. So if you are against Trump's policies or against him personally, how you can buy insurance so that if he is not impeached, you get some money. And I can also tell you, if you're a Trump supporter, how you can get insurance on if he is impeached. So if he is impeached, at least you get some money. You would get your insurance, would get paid out. Let's go over that real quick. All right, just quick look at Google. It's everywhere. CNN, NBC, The Guardian, all of them have impeachment or Russia or whatever, that kind of stuff, corruption in the headlines, as expected. And, this is, a time when actually, if you want to bet on Trump not being impeached, you're going to get good odds. But the thing is, there just wasn't a line up for it at most places. So it's just coming up now because it's a hot topic. If we just browse through Google, you can see it's everywhere as a topic. So let's see what happens. Who knows? Next week, it might not even be a topic. We don't know. We've all seen crazier stuff. So let's just break it down in a real simple manner. So over here at Bet Online, we're at sportsbetting.ag, but that's the same thing as Bet Online. And here we have, so if I scroll up, is the politics section. You have, there's different futures. You got, who's going to win the 2020 election. Trump is still the big favorite to win that. No, here's the Republican nominee. Excuse me. He's the big favorite for that. He's still the favorite to win the election, according to the odds makers. Kamala Harris is pretty high. Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Pence. So, still got to wait a while for that. Democratic nominee. And what party is going to win the election. So actually, the Republicans are the underdog to win the election, which is kind of interesting since Trump is the favorite to win the whole thing so far. But anyway, we're not even thinking about that right now. We're thinking about just this one bet. Donald Trump to leave office via impeachment. We got this little info just to make the bet clear, which you should always confirm if you're unsure. Will Donald Trump leave office via impeachment in his first 4-year term as president of the United States? So if he's not impeached really soon, you still have, about 2 more years on bet for it to pan out. So even if it doesn't happen right around the corner, if you bet that he is going to be impeached, then your bet is gonna be open for a while. And also keep in mind, to have this bet graded, you're gonna have to wait a while. Still, it's an interesting bet because the lines could move. So if you want to trade it out, then there could definitely be a way to do that. But we're not going to make it so complicated. I'm going to break it down. If you want to bet that Trump will be impeached, then you would select yes. And the current odds are decimal 2.5. That means if you bet 1, then you win 1.5 and you'd have a total of 2.5. So if you bet 100, then you would get paid out 150 and then you'd have a total of $250, for example. Now, if you don't think he's going to be impeached, the odds are 1.5 decimal. And that means if you bet 100, then you'd win 50 and then you'd have 150 total dollars. Say, yeah, but Theo, I want to know about the so-called Trump insurance that you were talking about. No problem. You just bet the opposite of what you would happen. So if you're a pro-Trump supporter, then you would actually bet, yes, he will be impeached at the odds 2.5. And that means if he's impeached, well, you're going to get paid out. So say you put 100, or hell, let's say you put 1,000. Put $1,000 on this. If he's impeached, then you'd get a payout of $2,500 on your Trump insurance. Same thing goes if you are against Trump and you want him to be impeached and you want some insurance in case he is not impeached, then you put $1,000 on this. If he is not impeached within 2 years, you get paid $500. That is the basic gist of the Trump insurance, and I think that's pretty straightforward. And that is a way that you can hedge your politics. It's an emotional hedge, or maybe it's a financial hedge, depending on what you think of the policies. You're not going to be able to put a whole lot of money on this particular line, but I will check the limits. But they might be low limits right now, which might be in the 1,000 range. But I don't know. I'll have to check. But you could, if you're really desperate to put more on, you could make an account at BetOnline, and then at sports betting. And I have links to those both at DGenBet, and they're both offering these lines. So you could at least do double, and they will allow, even though they're related companies, they do allow you to have accounts at both without any issues. In any case, it's the time to do it. Now, how do you get money to this website, Theo? Do you have to use really shady currency? Well, you can, and you'll be surprised to see that. Look how many options there are for crypto: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, Visa, MasterCard, person-to-person, money orders, Skrill, Bankwire, Check, and American Express. So there's almost as many options for crypto as there are legacy, but there's a lot of ways to get money to the sports book. So it shouldn't really be an issue. These are not fly-by-night websites. These are old, established sports books. Yes, they are offshore, but they have been around for a long time and are well respected. And I would never promote something that I think is going to just fly away with your money. As you can see, they've been on CNBC, Fox, ESPN, all that, if that even matters. Nonetheless, they're old school, let's say. All right, that's it. That is how you bet on or against the Trump impeachment. I think it's definitely worth a look. You could also do it for entertainment and throw $20 on it. Why not? It makes things more interesting. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Give me a subscribe, thumbs up, put your comments below. I'd love to hear your pro or anti-Trump raging. Thank you.